Explored around a little bit around that giant organ that you had found, got into a couple of fights, and then found your way to a set of kind of carved out stone caverns that had broken through the walls. You then started following this cavern where it met up with several others and headed off to the southeast where it descended down. About 200 or so feet, following this, ramp down. Eventually, you found yourselves standing at a T intersection where you can see to the north that the cavern goes about 30 feet and hooks around to the right, and to the south about 30, 60, about 70 feet with another T intersection with a couple of offshoots about halfway down. Now, all is quiet and dark in this section. So what do you guys do?
Tanky Boy, Mr. Barbarian. I'm getting real tired of getting beat up, boss. Is there a way you could be in the lead, but I could be giving you directions following the one-way tracks? I guess we're just heading down the one-way tracks, weren't we?
Right.
Yeah. Or did we stop? Or did we get to something, right? Or did we get to an
Well, you got to this T intersection, right?
That's
you
right.
were following the tunnel down, and then it
That's
started
right.
branching off, and that's where we ended it.
That's right. Sorry, I have such brain fog right now. I swear I was listening, but it did not register at all. To the recap. Is there any other signs like that, like before? Could we make another? Basically, can I make another check to see?
Sure, make a survival check.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I got lucky. Let's get lucky again, baby. We did not get lucky. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's some scratches in the ground, but nothing conclusive.
Okay. Well,
hey, why don't you just let somebody that is actually decent at survival checks do it?
Well, why don't you do it then, Mr. Druid?
All right. Let me take a stab at it, and I'm going to guidance myself too.
Sure.
Wow.
All right. So you can see that most of the scratches seem to be coming out of the south. From this T intersection. It looks like they went all the way down to that 70-foot, away from you T intersection and headed west. Like that's where they came from.
Okay. So we shall go that way.
All right. You start heading down to the south. As you pass by it, you can see to the left that like 15-foot or 20-foot wide cavern kind of hooks around a bit and starts heading northeast. The 5-foot wide cavern off to the right heads to the north, to the southwest, and then you get to that T intersection. And you can see that it continues southeast as far as your dark vision and light sources go. To the east, it goes like 20 feet before you can see a small opening heading south, or it continues following those tracks to another T intersection where it splits north and south, the tracks coming out of the north. And if you give me a moment, I'll update the map.
And that's as far as my dark vision as well. I do have the 120.
Oh, sorry, I thought you only had 60.
Yeah, I got 120.
You can see a little bit more to the southeast.
Okay.
You can see that after about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, after about 70 feet, it begins to widen up into another chamber. That looks to be 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet across. All Just again, let me update the map, and it'll be a lot more clear.
Thank you. Nathan, are you really playing Subnautica right now?
Yeah, I got my character sheet open though. I haven't played this game in about like a week or so I need to hot up again. Yeah, actually, Shift tab, Control tab, Alt tab. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up this.
All right, so as you headed south, this is what you kind of reveal of the tunnel network. So you're currently at the top of that arc at that T intersection, looking east and west. Well, southeast and west.
Well, what way do you guys want to go? You guys are leading the thing. I'm just telling you what I see.
Yeah, the tracks came out of that northwestern, north-facing tunnel. Like they go west and then they take that first right to go north.
Yeah. Are we exploring or are we chasing tracks still?
We stick left.
So my left or map left?
Map left.
You said the tracks are coming from north.
About time we go in Divot Run.
Well, they're going, so they come down to that T,
Yep.
so that T that's to the west, and they go to the right and go up north.
All right.
And what do you follow? You're following them backwards. You're following them to the origin, not where they went, but where they came from.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going that way. Just keep following the tracks.
We're at again.
All right.
There's a big room down there. What's in that big room? Can I sneak down there and see what's in that near that big room?
Is the party
Is it
gonna wait,
opening?
or are you what?
No, I'll try being stealthy and I'm gonna look, just peek inside it.
Well, so I've been told two things. One, the party's heading west. The other, you're sneaking off. Are you doing that alone without any backup?
Oh,
or?
the party is going west. Okay, well, no, because no one was saying anything, so I thought.
Are we not all moving together? If the party's going west, then I'll go west.
They're sneaking off west towards the
I have
T
no
intersection.
idea.
You told me you were following the tracks first. That's now. If you guys want to stop and let Varys go to his scouting, that's fine. You can. I'm just trying to clarify who's doing what.
Yeah, we don't know if Varys is doing any scouting because Varys isn't here.
No one's gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go and scout it off. Let me go stealthy. Let me go. See
No,
what's
I
down
think
in
we
that
should just keep following the
southern
tracks as a group.
Large room where it kind of looks like it opens up out of that cave. Is that where? Wait, Hunter, where are we on this map? On this small little map?
So the apex of the arc.
Apex of the arc. At the top of the picture.
Here, how about this? You're at the red circle.
Yeah, that's where I was. Okay, so I want to go. I want to go left down that longer portion, sneakily.
To go to the right.
What's in that room. I want to scout that. That's what I was trying to say.
So you want to head to the southeast?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, and is the rest of the party going with you, or are they staying at that intersection?
They're not going to say nothing. They're going to stay right there. I'm going to just tell them to stay right there for now.
All right. So you start sneaking off towards that southern point. begins to open and open. Why don't you go ahead and give me a stealth check as you start getting closer and closer?
Hey, it's a +8. Is it my proficiency modifier or is it the flat roll? +5 or +8?
For stealth?
Yeah.
Whatever your stealth
Yeah, are you
proficiency
proficient
is.
in stealth?
On your sheet at the bottom of all your abilities,
you're
it'll
right.
say your
You're right.
stealth
It's +5.
score.
Okay, got it. Never mind. Yes,
Oh,
it's 5.
Okay.
Oh, I have him muted. I was like, why the
Almost
fuck
put
is he not
8.
talking?
All right. Shit. Bucket.
All right. Also, do you have dark vision or a light source?
I have. Do I have a torch on me?
I have torches.
Yes, I have a
I'd be
torch on
behind
me.
you.
Because I'm already loud. I'll just light a torch real fast and go down there.
All right.
I have dark vision. Never mind. I'm good. I have 60 feet. Okay, I was trying to look. Did I not really have dark vision on this character? But I'm playing a fucking Fae, so
What
I
race
should
are
have
you?
Fae. I have dark vision.
Phase into race. What race are you?
Elf. Eladrin.
Yes, they have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts to kind of widen out as you get to that edge. As you drop the bucket that was in your backpack. You'd forgotten you'd had it. And you can see that this is a long, 40-foot wide cavern. Across, you can see a larger opening leading to another cavernous room. To the north, the path beginning to narrow. And to the south, inside the room, you can see a large protuberance of jagged rock that looks to have been carved into the form of a large throne. Like larger than you would normally, see for a person. And you can see blue quartz crystals kind of growing out of the rock in the various walls. You can also see that in the pathway leading north, a large X has been carved onto the floor.
Treasure map or trap someone found.
Yeah.
Got it.
I would avoid the X.
Oh, fuck, that room's massive.
Yeah, we have 60 feet of dark vision, so you've just enough to kind of scope it out.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I really want to check out that. Where was that throne located again?
In the southern part of the room.
Okay, okay, that's not the southwestern, or more so the place that's been
in the southwestern port.
Oh, okay, so the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, the bottom.
Okay, and do I have to go past the X to do that?
No, the X is like to mark off that hall leading north.
Okay, I'd like to go and inspect that throne, just look at it, kind of see if there's any writing or whatnot. Who to what's it?
Okay. Well, so as you walk forward, you do see that there are a series of smaller caverns leading north out of this room.
Oh, I see. So
and one leading east.
Ah. Let me close this game because I'll be busy doing this now. So the thrones. What do the thrones tell me? Is there any wording and shit?
Hang on, I'm updating the map for you.
Ah, I see. Thank you. Tell me enough already.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer in its natural caverns to map out all the curves and stuff.
I see.
And yeah, as you approach, there's no obvious writing.
Ah, okay. Can I do a a bad vibes check on the statue and if something's gonna come alive?
You
Sure,
a
make an
detect
insight check.
magic.
Okay. What is my insight? +4. Okay. So shit.
I mean, it looks to just be like a large seat someone carved here.
Great.
Do you want me to do a detect magic?
Can I inspect it to see if there's like a button?
Sure, make
On
an investigation check then.
Okay. Yeah. This one's gonna give you something good. Excellent. This one worked.
Yeah, so as you look, it looks like this was like carved out of the living rock. You know, it's not separate from the caverns. It's like someone carved it out of the cavern.
Ah.
You also notice that like the blue crystals growing out of it do look to be quartz-like, and you think that if you were to start snapping them off, they would be valuable.
Well, then let me snap off one of them. See what happens. If anything changes, and things start spawning, then things will start spawning. But let's try to snap off one of them for now.
Am I muted?
No, you're not muted, but you're also not there. Varys is alone in the room. All right, so you reach out to the crystal, Varys. You touch it with your bare hand and snap it off.
Okay. What happened?
Well, you are now holding
crystal.
a piece of blue quartz worth about 10 gold.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can I do just in case? I obviously see no magic coming off these things. They're just a quartz. They're just rare.
There's nothing, obviously odd about them, other than the fact that it's blue quartz, which is pretty fucking rare, and they're growing out of what looks to have been a carved throne.
Oh, okay. Well, now that you say that, now you're making me worry. Can I real quick walk back to my party and grab another motherfucker to come over here that can sense magic?
Are you bringing the whole party?
Does the whole party want to come? I don't care.
I'll come up and help you.
Well, if we're gonna die, we're all gonna die.
Okay, so the entire party come with me.
Okay. So you go and retrieve the party. You all walk back into the room. You see this big seat with the blue crystals growing out of them. There's 59 more of them.
Okay.
Is there anything more that I can see with my longer, or has he got it?
He got it pretty well scouted. Most of those sight lines are because there's it curves, so there's physical obstruction.
Okay.
Anybody have detect magic they can put on this
I do.
thing? Just in case why it's
I'll
growing
detect
super
magic.
rare
All right.
crystals.
You do a detect magic.
Well, who's doing it?
I believe Jean said he was doing it.
Oh,
I think you have. No, it was Hat. And Nate. I think you still have Jake muted.
I do have Jake muted.
Yeah, he's been trying to tell you stuff this whole time.
Maybe you guys should unmute your party members.
Well, he was at my house last week.
I was
That's
at
my
his
problem.
house. I was like, why is Jake not talking? Like, holy shit. Anyway, so detect magic on that. See what happens.
All right, yeah. So you do detect magic, John. And other than the general background magic of Undermountain, you don't sense any particular magic on the throne or these crystals.
Okay, I start snapping off another crystal.
All right, you snap another one off.
Okay, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I snap another one off.
All right, you snap a third. Nothing happens.
I start helping. Just let's get all the cords.
Wait, under it, that's 30 feet, so nothing around me in general.
Other than just the background magic that makes up all of Undermountain. No.
Because you said specifically the throne in that area, so I wasn't
Well, I assumed
sure.
you guys had walked over to cover it with your detect magic, since that's what you guys were all interacting with.
Yeah, for sure. But it's still a 30-foot ping.
Yes. And there is nothing odd. I should say, there's no unexpected magic, right? The party has magic.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, you guys spend a couple of minutes breaking off all 60 pieces of the blue quartz.
Mm-hmm.
So each of those pieces is worth 10 gold. And nothing happens, even as you snap the last one off the throne.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll hold on to those quartz for now.
How many was it?
60.
60? Dang, 600 gold. Look at that.
Oh, are you going to keep track of them?
No, you got it.
Okay. 600 gold. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming those northern pathways probably lead back up into those other ways. If someone wants to quickly want just anybody's go scout those out, I will go continue going downward towards that unexplored, peek my head around the corner and kind of get an idea of what's going on there as stealthy as I possibly can do it. Let's try this again.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm going down to the southeast,
Ah,
the unexplored area, as stealthy as I can do it. Before you say it, there's my roll. It's not great, but it
okay.
might just be better.
All right, yeah. So you you start going there. You're kind of scuffing your feet. The ground's uneven. But as you enter this, again, a somewhat large room, maybe 30 feet across, 50 feet, wide, narrowing as it goes to the north, and you can see another 20-foot wide opening across from you. You can also see one to the north heading away. You also kind of hear, like, echoing, as if coming from deeper in the cave, a deep, rumbling humming. Like someone going.
That's awesome.
I'm going invisible.
John, do you want to go and inspect that?
Not particularly. I think I'm just going to be invisible.
Okay. That's cool. Great. Can I get a better map update?
I guess I can. I guess I can go try to sneak my way over and check that out.
Yeah, you're invisible. What else are you supposed to use it for?
Surviving.
There.
So I just go sneak. Can I just sneak my way up and check out the humming?
Well, hold on. So let me give you the map update, because I think
Okay.
that will affect things. It'll make an explanation a little bit easier.
Yeah. Just want to see exactly what we're looking at here. Caves are harder to understand where things are.
Yeah, so you're in that large 20-foot wide opening, and the humming is like reverberating off the walls. You can't easily tell. Like, it's not obvious what direction it's coming from.
I'm invisible. So
Mm,
I'm gonna head
okay.
down the main.
If you want to go down the main
Actually-
10-foot hallway sides, do you want? I'll go up.
I was gonna say no, because there's more lines of sight for the other way, so it'd probably be better for the invisible person to go to the north and check out those three. And I also have long lines of sight because I have the 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay, then I will continue going downward.
Oh, I don't want to separate the whole party that much. I don't
Well,
want to
it's
just
not
go
like- if
off by
something happens,
myself.
I'm gonna run back to the party.
I'm not worried about you.
No, we're not.
I'm not
separating
worried
the
about
party.
you. I'm not worried about you, Nate. I'm worried about
Oh.
me.
Oh. You're only having his scouts. What the fuck is the problem with it?
So, what are you guys doing?
Okay. I'm invisible. I'm going to the northeast, and I'm gonna go check out all three of those halls. I'm gonna see if, as far as I can go, look down each one of them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm just
and-
gonna wait for him.
All right. So, Jean, you have 60 feet of dark vision?
120.
120. Okay. One moment.
I'll just sit there and wait for him.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, I did, and did I? It's only 13, but I'm also invisible. Just want to let you know that.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. You gotta make sure. Yeah, 13.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be sneaky as well.
All right, why don't you go ahead and give me a stealth check?
Sneaky. Oh yeah, sneaky as all can be.
Sneaky invisible boy.
This is what you were made for.
This is literally it. This was
So
my
yeah,
first
as you
build. I
get
kept
to
falling
the-
in holes.
As you get to the opening, again, you're like as you're crossing to this cavern, you're hearing this reverberation around you. As you get to the
Mhm.
cavern, it kind of dies down, like to the hallway. It dies down a little bit, and you can also pick up a softer, almost like metal on stone rhythmic hitting, like tink 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 tink. Underneath all of it, it definitely sounds like it's coming from the east.
Mm.
We have located the source.
Does this now question? Now thinking back, beholders and spectators, they typically just sing and hum and everything and try to draw people in that way. Yes, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. Does your character know that?
Uh, that's what I was saying. Would I know that?
Probably not. Do you have you encountered a lot of beholders?
Uh, not well, not this one, not this character. He's he's a
They are
storyteller. He never.
somewhat rare. Like most people have not seen them.
Okay, at least they haven't lived to.
Yeah.
So yeah, fair enough. Okay. Uh, okay. Still sneaky boy sneaking down that hallway, the eastern hallway, and checking it out.
Check it out.
So you're going down that eastern hallway?
Yeah, real
Okay.
sneaky like.
Sure. Go ahead and make another stealth check as you get closer.
Oh,
You can hear the
shit.
humming now getting back to louder. And you definitely tell that it is like actual like tink 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 tink. And as you get to that corner, you look into a large cavern, maybe 40 feet by 40 feet. Another opening to the east, another to the northeast, one to the south. And you see this large figure using a chunk of wood and what looks to be a iron like spike carving into the wall. And as you get to that corner, he kind of makes that sound as he turns and looks at you. He noticed you entering the area. I want to be clear.
Well, I'm just.
Oh,
even
you're
though I'm
invisible. Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
My bad. Yeah. So, he stops for a moment, kind of looks at the corner, like right at you, and then goes back to carving on the wall.
Hmm. Is that like a giant, like a frost giant or something?
It is definitely the size of what you would call gigantic. He is like a 15-foot tall creature.
I could go back to the party and ask if any of them speak giant.
None of us speak giant.
Tommy does, but he's not here.
Oh fuck. Well, someone roll a bad vibes check.
They are out of character. I can't fucking do that. That's metagaming, even though I know what a giant is.
Like you know what a giant is, right? You know, gigantic
They're
humanoids.
aggressive.
They're known.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably what's most commonly encountered out in
Spine of the world,
Faerun,
right?
or what are called hill giants, and they are almost to a T. Like they're the people who make allies with trolls and goblins.
Yeah, they're not good guys.
Now you've never seen one carving like that. You've never seen a giant engage in art.
He was.
We also made friends with goblins, though.
We have also made friends with goblins. Who says we can't make friends?
Yeah,
with
but
goblins?
we don't speak the language to make friends with him.
Right. We need the person that speaks giant to speak giant.
Yeah, unless someone knows like tongues.
Comprehend
or,
language.
or
Someone does.
No, comp language would be we can know what he's saying, but we can't speak it.
Yeah, you need tongues.
Need tongues. You're right.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, that didn't
Weird.
work. Weird. Maybe he actually speaks orc and not a giant.
Maybe
Okay.
he's a smart giant that speaks English.
Common, you mean?
You never know.
I wonder if he speaks undercommon.
Well, if all else fails, he's too big
He's
to fit through the-
underground. That's no.
And if he makes friends
well,
with, if he makes friends with goblins, does he speak
goblins.
Goblin.
actually speak goblin? Because I speak goblin.
Well,
So do
hill
I.
giant. So do I. I shouldn't have taken goblin. God damn it.
Yeah, I knew a lot of people were gonna speak goblin here.
Yeah.
I say if all else
I'm gonna run
happens-
back and grab you guys and say, hey, there looks to be what appears to be a giant. A giant. I don't know what kind. He's got blue skin. One would lead that would common sense would lead me to believe it's a frost giant.
Right. I'd say we can try and talk to this guy if he's engaging in art, and then if things fail, we bolt back into where the hallways are skinnier, and he's 15 feet, so he's not gonna fucking fit through those tiny little hallways.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try
We
it.
have an escape route.
You guys run the encounter with him. I'll stay invisible, and if he starts doing stuff, it starts getting angry. I'll start hitting him with spells.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
Okay,
like, cool shit.
So
So-
under I'm gonna when I do make my way back in, I'm gonna hide in the so the 20 or the corridor that is completely filled out. I'm gonna just where it mouths open to where the giant is, just to the right northeast of that, not quite into the corner of that next little alcove, but just that top left portion of that next square.
Okay, sure.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you go in there to hide.
Still invisible.
Yeah. This is more like, think of it like a move quietly check.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. I just want to make sure the DC gets.
Oh fuck.
And
I
where's the
killed
rest of the
Jack.
party as you're doing this?
That's their thing.
So you said you guys were coming too, so.
Yeah, but yeah.
So as he's nestling into his corner, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna get ready to talk to this man and figure out what language he speaks.
And you are where?
In that long hallway going down to that big room.
Okay.
Just at the very beginning at the moment, walking down.
Sure. So, Jean, he stops chiseling, kind of looks over at you, and he gives like a long, like searching look across the room, and then you hear him go, and he starts chiseling on the wall again. He spoke, he just didn't understand it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, sorry, just to refresh me, what language do you speak?
I speak common, undercommon, and goblin.
Yeah, he didn't speak any of those.
Yeah.
And then you guys walk in?
Are we doing that? No. I guess we don't know because he just started. We're at the top of the hallway. We wouldn't have heard him murmur.
Correct. You would have heard like the chiseling of the walls stop briefly
Yeah.
and then start up again.
I say we literally just walk in and someone figures out what he's speaking.
So, okay, you guys walk in. He stops.
Can I walk in and like with my hands up, like, "Hey, we're not here to attack," type of deal?
Say it in goblin though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
can
the
walk
giant
in with your
goblin.
hands up.
Yeah. Not
He
here to fight before.
he stops chiseling on the wall. He looks at you, the three of you that have walked in. What do?
I tell him, "Hey, buddy, we're not here to fight. We're just wondering what you're doing down here with these art cave drawings you're doing here. Never seen a giant conversing art, and I say it in Goblin.
Okay, I'll say, what language is this in?
Goblin. I'm gonna try Goblin first.
You see him narrow his eyes and grip that hammer he's using tighter. And he starts
Okay.
to step towards you. Do you do
I try
anything?
the same thing in Orc and see what happens.
Okay. You try the same thing in Orc. He he says something, just a word in a language I don't. Does anybody speak Giant? No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause he says it in Giant, and then he raises his hammer
Oh, great.
as if to bring it down on you guys. And I think at this point we're rolling initiative.
Oh, great. Okay, time to book it, guys. Well, that was worth a shot.
Was it?
I think it was. I think it was a pretty good test.
Uh,
Only we had Tammy boy.
if only. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm invisible.
Yeah, you're invisible. It's alright. You can make it out. Just be stealthy when you move.
We could probably take him, the 4 of us.
All right, Hat.
Sure.
So I mean, yeah, he's coming like right to you. What do you do?
Are you talking about just start with me? Or technically start with Varys? I'm confused.
I mean, okay, sorry. So you see him like take a couple of steps, like, or actually like a single step, raising his hammer as he's moving towards Varys, who is speaking. You're right there with him.
Okay. So I want to bonus action turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Okay.
And then try to constrict.
Okay, we're fighting this thing. Okay, cool.
He's about to smack the fuck out of you. What do you mean?
No, I don't know. It's fine. We can kill him.
Okay. Roll to hit, I believe. Yeah, that'll hit him.
He's got to make a strength save.
Obviously, he's very good at.
I imagine. He fails. He is constricted.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice. That's good. Anything else?
No, just the 15 magical damage, bludgeoning damage.
All right. Varys.
Yup. 2 arrow shots on this motherfucker.
Okay.
And if I hit both of them, which I probably don't.
Wait,
hit
if he's
any of them-
if he's restricted, does that mean he gets
it's
advantage?
right?
Is he grappled or is he grappled and restrained?
He's restrained. He's grappled and restrained. He has
okay.
to make a
Yes,
saving
then you
throw.
would have advantage on that. So that was your first attack. Just do a 2d20
just do the
gauge
same
1
thing.
plus 10.
Oh, 2d20 gauge. Okay.
Yeah.
2d20.
Yeah, we'll just use that as your first attack at advantage.
Yeah. Plus 10. Oh, I put bang RR. Uh-oh.
No, just 1R.
There you go.
Yep. That one hits.
Okay. So, bursting arrow, obviously.
Okay.
Into that.
Is there a save against the burst damage?
Yes. Let me double check that. Well, maybe it actually is there. Let me see.
Just aim for a spot where I'm not choking his ass out.
Well, the problem is you're
No,
a giant
there
constrictor
is-
snake.
Yeah, I am. So I'm getting hit with this no matter what.
Yeah.
Right. There is no
Okay.
save. It's just 2d6 force damage. So, plus my bow. So I hit 1 shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1d8. 1. Oh, I'm not even on Discord.
Holy shit, this snake is a
1d8
tank.
plus-
You can turn into CR2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
2d6. Let me just make sure I did that right. Yeah, yes. Bada bing, bada boom. 17, baby.
All right. Yeah, and the snake takes 6.
He's fine. He's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have 60 HP on the snake.
And then I'd like to. So that was my first attack. I'll do another attack. I'll use a second or an action search.
Okay.
And attack that motherfucker again.
All right. 2 more attacks at advantage of them.
KH1 plus 10. I think they did that right. Yeah,
Those both hit.
those will both hit, and I'm gonna pump my last 2 piercing arrows into this.
Will you
motherfucker.
stop? I still have.
Piercing arrow? How big's the snake compared to him? He's 15.
I'm
Same
a
size.
giant fucking snake.
They are both huge creatures. You will hit the snake if you use piercing arrow.
Jake,
Dude.
can I do a bursting?
Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying. Go ahead.
We have.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay, just trust me. I'll give you a health potion if he throws you off.
Not the point.
What do you mean? Not the point. I don't know what you mean.
Roll your fucking damage.
I am rolling it. 4d6, both things with bursting. Yeah, okay, got it. Oh, shit. He's going to be a good one.
All right. So he takes all of that and looks to be bloodied. And the snake takes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of force damage.
I love it how you're justifying smacking the fuck out of me. Like, oh, it's only that a little bit. Fuck you.
Anything else?
Okay, he's bloodied. I'd like to just... If I step back, is he going to be able to hit me? Oh, no, he's restrained. I
No,
can
he's
step back.
restrained.
I'm gonna step back
Restraint does not
10.
remove his ability to hit.
Oh,
Just means he's at disadvantage.
I can tank it.
So you're stepping back?
I like to step back, yeah, just
All
into
right.
the hallway.
Yeah, he's going to take a swing with it, what he can manage with his club, his hammer there to try to hit you.
Kill.
Does a 15 hit you?
Fucking missed that shit.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, he's going to use his turn to start yelling out in Giant very loudly. And then he's going to start bashing on the snake.
Swear to God, if more than one giant comes in.
I believe those both hit the snake.
They do.
Wow.
I mean, it's a snake. It doesn't have much AC.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but, you know.
So he bashes the snake for 40 points of bludgeoning damage total.
That's why I said it, Nathan.
Well,
Still
Shut up.
snake?
Yep. I'm still a snake.
All right. That is all he can do, though. Zeal,
Yup.
what do you do?
do it, large man.
We're fighting the Goliath dude.
More like giant. He's not really a Goliath.
Like
right?
an actual giant.
He's an actual giant.
All right, let's get angry and start whacking at the giant.
Yeah,
All right.
strength with strength.
Well,
could
you have
work
advantage on your
great.
attacks.
You've got double advantage.
I was about to say I'm gonna reckless, but
There's no need for it. Yeah. He's already...
plus 7. That hit.
That hits.
All right, let's pump a divine smeet.
Yeah, we love Divine Schmied.
Okay.
12 plus 2, 8 plus a d6. Did I say get angry and start whacking somebody? I believe I did.
Sure.
Yeah, you said rage.
Okay. Plus 7. Actually, that'd be 8.
Shotgun blast.
All right. Yeah, as you just start hacking into him, he is not looking great.
Jesus Christ.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Jean, you're
Jean.
invisible.
I'm
Sure.
invisible.
Sure.
Instead of engaging, I think I'm gonna take a look, try to move and try to see if there's any corridors out of here and see if there's anything coming down those corridors.
Okay. Well, yeah, as you move to the north, you can see that there is a 20-foot hallway heading to the north, kind of northeast. You can also see an opening to the east that looks to be heading into another chamber that way.
Oh, let's check out that eastern chamber.
How much movement speed you got?
I got 30
Okay.
with the 120 feet of dark vision.
We'll kill this guy for you.
I'm
Alright.
just seeing if there's anyone else coming.
Okay, well, you poke your head into that, and you can see yeah, no people there, just what appears to be a rather large set of tools, like sized for a giant.
Okay.
I'd say just stay hidden and be our scout. We're kind
Uh-huh.
of taking care of this.
Okay. All right, that'll be my turn. Can I dash and go back to the north for another 30 feet?
To like where you were hiding before, you mean?
Towards that. So when you say to the north, it's behind that what looks to be that circular with the cone blackness behind it, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm down at the corner of it. Can I look to the north, or can I see to the north? I guess. is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's the hallway I mentioned, heading to the
Oh,
northeast.
okay, and then the one to the south of there, southeast.
Yeah,
That one I
that leads to
can't.
the rim.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then can I go to the north then? Yeah. Or is that is another hallway to the northeast, right?
Yeah, it's another hallway.
Okay. Can I go? And I can see down that.
Well, you can see as far as I've mentioned, about 30 feet or so just before the wall got in the way.
Yeah. Let's move the 30 feet to where so I can see around the wall.
Okay.
Just dash
Yeah.
and head that way.
Yeah, you'd have to use your dash to get that far, given
Yeah.
you went to the south. Yeah, and as you get there, you can see that it looks like it. Let's see, I'd put you there. Yeah, so you'd see about that far. Yeah, it looks like it continues a ways.
Nothing. I can't see anything moving down there at all.
No, you don't see anything there.
Question. Would summoning my Hound of Ill Omen get me out of invisibility?
Let me check.
Like a companion?
If I use subtle spell on top of it?
Hang on.
Okay. As a bonus action, I can see.
So, invisibility only ends if you attack or cast a spell. Hound of Ill Omen is neither of those.
Yeah, it's a class feature, right?
It is a class feature, so it's just an action to summon it. Also, because
Or-
it's an action and not a spell, you can't use meta magic on it.
Okay. And it's a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. So I just have somatic components to it, but I would still be invincible, yes.
I don't see it specifying that it has somatic components. Like, I think it's just a thing you can do.
It's a thing I can do. Well, that's
Yep.
beautiful.
So you're targeting the giant with it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, roll its initiative.
Okay. Let's pull up its stat block. Oops. That space is in the wrong spot. RD20. Okay.
All right. So yeah, it just sort of appears next to the giant, just looking at it menacingly. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Hat. You're wrapped around this guy.
Yeah. So if I was restricting him or constricting him already, does that I have to re-roll the chance to constrict him again, or do I just automatically do that constrict?
So you're still he will be grappled and restrained by you until something happens to end the condition
Yeah, he has to physically decide to
Yeah.
break out of it
or kill you.
or kill me.
So you could just bite him and you would still be grappling and restraining him.
So if I'm currently constricting him, does that mean I also do the constricting damage?
No, you'd have to still try to hit him. You'd have to break his armor class to do the damage with constrict. But you'd have advantage on it.
Okay, and then this guy doesn't do multi-attack, correct?
The giant constrictor snake? No, it does not.
All right, well, I'm just gonna
Why
make
is
it
fucking
tighter.
All right,
Oh, no,
roll to an advantage then.
Pop him like a fucking grape.
Good news is even if you miss, he doesn't automatically escape the grapple.
Yeah, he has to break out.
Right. All right. It just means that when you squeeze, you squeezed on the armor and didn't really do much.
Oops.
Good job.
Just 1R.
Yep.
I knew that was gonna be the
You
case.
also rolled a D2. You rolled a D2.
Oh, I did.
So you flipped a coin twice.
Sorry.
There you go.
No, you fucking.
You do not break
Oh.
through his armor class. Anything else?
All right. No.
All right.
Yes, I
Varys.
do. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Actually, bonus action. I can heal myself in my current form, so I'm gonna level 2 heal myself.
Can you cast in wild shape?
Bonus action. Yes.
I thought there were some stipulations there.
No, I'm a circle druid
Hey, let me check something real
or
quick.
moon druid. As a bonus action, while wild shape, I can expand spell slots to heal myself. I regain 1d8 HP.
Oh, okay. So you're not casting a spell.
Oh, you're not, yeah, you're
Yeah.
just.
Okay.
using spell
Sorry, I
slots.
misunderstood what you were trying to do.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all good.
So 10 points. Okay, that's it.
Trying to get this one ready.
All right, Varys, what do you do?
I shoot his bitch ass.
Roll the hit at advantage.
D20 KH1 plus 10. Yada bing, bada boom. Fucking
So
one hit.
you hit twice. Go ahead and roll damage for both the hits separately.
Hit twice.
You hit,
Yeah,
you hit
you
a
fucking
creature.
asshole.
Oh.
There's a snake wrapped around him. Your arrow was a little off.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was like 11. I don't think that. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's
So
the risk
what
with
do
shooting ranged into melees.
Yeah. Fair, but you know. Plus 5. So I think this one's for Jake for this one.
All right, Hat. Well, you take 13 points piercing damage.
All right, well, you just lost your advantage, you fucking cocksucker, because I'm no longer a snake.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Stop.
What?
You didn't actually roll that with advantage. You rolled 1d20. Keep the higher one.
Oh.
So that actually hit the giant, not the snake. The one would
Oh,
not
okay.
have the one would not have occurred.
So I need to roll another attack.
You need to roll another attack
Yeah.
because the giant
Thank God you fucked up, because
the giant is near death.
I was about to come
1d
to your. I was about to come to your
2d20
house.
KH1. Yes, plus 10. Okay, so that's. Which one did it take? Took the 17. Okay.
Yeah, that all hits.
Okay. There's 9 more damage.
All right, yeah, he is just right on the verge.
Right on the verge of death? Oh,
Yes. Anything else?
fuck. Shit.
No, that's it.
What else I could do? I know that's it.
Okay. Well, he's going to use his action to try and shove the snake off of him.
He's got to pass a strength save of 16.
Okay. Save, it's not an ability check with it.
It is a save. DC
Right, the
16.
escape, where it says escape DC is 16. That means that he has to make an athletics check, not a strength save.
I just saw this. Yeah, escape DC 16.
Right, so that means he has to succeed in an athletics check of 16.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
Okay.
Barely manages to worm his way out. He will then stand and then begin running north. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from the snake.
And the
He's
dog.
been yelling the whole time. And the dog, yes.
And the zeal.
And the zeal. Sorry, I forgot you wouldn't.
I'm biting his ass.
Yeah, you bit him.
He's already dead, guys. Come on.
Zeal missed.
Guys.
The hound missed. Roll damage for your bite. Alright, so you bite him in the ankle, and as his voice quiets, he hits the ground hard. And he doesn't get up. You guys
Okay,
are out of
what's
initiative.
What's his thing made out of? His club.
Wood.
Fuck.
I'm no longer a snake.
Solid ivory, I was hoping.
Dog disappears.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Solid adamantium.
we were in that bottom nutsack room. There's kind of the
Hey, if I was wrapped around him, would I have seen which way his head was facing when he was screaming?
Yeah,
Was
he
he
was
clearly screaming in a certain direction?
to the northeast, where he was also running to.
Okay, yeah.
Where
so-
I'm still looking.
where
Yes.
he's looking.
And
yeah.
where no one has come.
All right. So we'll just kind of approach slowly, but stay behind our sneaky invisible friend.
Yeah, like 20 feet behind me.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You make the rules.
And Jean, you
Sure.
said you had 120 feet of dark vision?
I sure do.
This is why we have a scout, baby.
Yeah. Well, scouts are not supposed to be so squishy.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm prepping the map
You a
first
cat.
this time. Give me a sec.
are you
Okay.
a caster scout?
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, you're pretty squishy.
I'm really squishy. I remember I kept falling in holes. And you
Yeah.
said, "This is stupid. Why is he scouting?" And then now today you're like, "Oh my god, you're the best
We
scout in
need
the
a
world."
Scouter, yeah. You just need to play a character that also gives you the ability to fly.
Well, it's more that a hole doesn't give a damn if it can see you or not.
That's it. I'm a sneaky boy. I'm a sneaky sorcery boy. I'm a shadowy boy, really.
Right.
All right.
So
So as you move forward to that edge, you realize that you are looking at an incredibly large spherical cavern with a domed ceiling high above and a bowl-shaped floor. Along its perimeter is a stone escarpment that you are standing atop of. It doesn't quite encircle the whole chamber. Like there's a gap visible to the north and one to the south. But it's relatively stable, and you can see a couple of other caverns leading away from this escarpment. But what's interesting is at the center of the cavern, you can see an 80-foot tall spindle coming from the floor, like made of silvery metal, and hovering about 10 feet above this 80-foot tall peak. You can see what appears to be like a miniature castle. But at least like at this distance, it looks miniature. Maybe if you get up close, it might be like a small hut or something. But from this distance, it looks like someone made like a model castle and is like hovering in the middle of this cavern.
interesting.
Well, he was just doing his art.
Oh.
We just murdered him.
Okay. Well, let's walk into the room invisible, like.
Holy fuck, that's a massive ass. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing he has 120 feet of dark vision.
Because we wouldn't know.
Jesus Christ.
Like, even with 120 feet, you can't see all the way across.
Yeah, and that's just from right where the hallway walks into there.
Yeah, like right when it walks into it, you stop and just marvel at
Take
this.
that in. He's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see anything else other than like the crazy things you've already described.
Yeah, like the
Nothing.
giant silvery spike coming out of the floor in the center of the room, the castle
Yeah.
hovering above it, the other caverns leading to the northeast and the east.
Yeah, let's stop at that first cavern and take a look down it.
Meaning you go to the eastern cavern?
Yeah, go to the edge of the eastern cavern, take a look down, try to be a little sneaky about it.
Okay, we'll make a stealth check as you approach to make no noise. Yeah, as you look through a like maybe 20-foot long section of this 15-foot wide cavern, before it then opens up to a larger, maybe 50-foot across cavern. You can see that the walls there look to have been sculpted into arches, buttresses, and draperies, carvings of giant whorls and spirals covering some of the floor and the ceiling. You can see also like part of the way there that there is like a large crystal formation, almost like it's exploding out of the floor. It's about 10 feet wide and 15 foot tall, and you can see broken shards of crystal littering the floor around it.
Okay. Now let's go check out that northeastern, and then and then also when we get up to that northeastern, can I see anything else across the chasm or the sphere?
All right. Oops. All right. So you go to the. So yeah, as you get to the north, it starts curving to the west. You can see there's another escarpment on the other side, and more caverns leading. At least another cavern leading away to the north.
And then to the northeast, what do I got?
Stand
Sneaky
by.
again.
So as you get to that northeastern one, you can see 3 more of these giants gathering what looks to be like rocks and clubs. They seem to have upturned a couple of tents and the like to have made like some makeshift fortifications. Make a I'm sorry, did you make a stealth check for looking to the north?
I was asking to, but you didn't ask me, so I didn't roll it yet.
Yeah, please do.
Oh. Yep, I made some noises.
Yeah, you make some noise, and well, they're pretty panicked. They're one of them's gonna chuck a stone at the sound.
What is it?
They're hurling a large rock at him.
Who's throwing it?
One of the giants in the chamber to the northeast.
There's a lot of giants. Okay.
3 of them. Oh.
Yeah, it hits me.
That hits you? Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
So that hits you for 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am visible and I'm unconscious.
Okay. So you guys see him suddenly become visible and get knocked out. His boulder just hits him, bounces off of him, and careens into the bowl. And I think you guys are rolling initiative. Again.
Leave me.
I mean, Zeal, you got this. Grab him. Let's run. Okay, well, what did Hat roll? Hat rolled 16. Okay. Well, someone go pick his ass up and let's get out of here.
All right. Well, they're going to throw another rock at the prone Jean.
They don't know where they are. They just keep checking around.
Well, I'm prone now, so disadvantage again.
Indeed. Now, they would also have advantage because you're unconscious. So it's flat roll.
So flat roll. Yep.
Okay. What is your maximum hit points?
I am dead.
You have less than 32 max HP.
Sure do.
Yeah. So this rock comes out, just squish. And there's a splatter.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
Sorry, Sean.
That's what I get. That's what I get.
Why do you make a character with less than 30 HP?
Because I'm supposed to be a backliner.
Then why would you lead the way?
Because he's invisible.
Because I'm not paying attention.
That too.
All right.
Gentlemen, lock the fuck in.
Hat, do you do anything?
Yeah.
Me? I'm dead.
It's Hat's turn.
Hat, I said.
Oh yeah, I'm booking it the fuck out of there.
Okay. Well, hold on, let me erase some of
Dash.
this stuff because yeah, you don't know about all that scouting he just did because he didn't get a chance to report back to you guys.
Well, if we were following him, we would kind of see.
We were 20 feet behind him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. We'd probably see at least some of the chamber. Not all of it, but
I just saw him go splat, and then I said, "Oh fuck no."
so did I, and I agree with Hat's response.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys book it down. The Giants actually don't give chase. You have to remember they were making fortifications and the like.
Mm-hmm. And they also didn't know we were here. They kind of just knew that John was there.
Yeah, you see a couple more rocks go out and like hit the remains of Jean.
Are these like sizable boulders?
Think a little bit larger than a bowling ball, being hurled like a baseball.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying, is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so he died right in that hallway.
Yeah, he died right at the entrance, that northeast part.
It's awesome.
Jean, did you have any equipment worthwhile? Because your equipment is still there.
Let me double check.
I had all the quartz, so
If they want some rope.
No,
that's
no,
about
I
it.
was just making sure you didn't have any
No.
super critical stuff.
No.
All right.
okay. I had all the quartz, so
13 gold. That's what I had on me.
that's fine.
Okay. So
I
yeah, you
guess we
guys
have to go
retreat
back.
south along this escarpment.
Yeah, the over 1,500 gold we have already is too low. Yeah, we're gonna run back to that back room where we fought the first giant, then make our way back towards. I would say make our way back towards the statue area because there's still that unexplored hallway back there. If I remember
Statue
correctly.
area.
No,
You
we
mean
have
the
to go
carved
back-
throne with the quartz?
Well, I'm thinking,
Yes.
looking back at a map.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go back to the carved throne. I'm trying to find
Okay.
the map.
Yeah, you guys wind your way back west, leaving your dead comrade to rot on the ground.
Rude.
Yeah, well, he's a fucking idiot that makes bad characters. You're level 6 and you have less than 30 HP. Like,
Yeah, I'm a fucking sorcerer, Jake.
Okay, I'm just
at
trying
that
to see. Where,
point,
I'm just.
you've
I'm posting
kind
up
of
for
earned
me.
it.
Because we're back in this main room here. Okay.
Yeah, doing invisible scouting is fine. It is something you can do. It's kind of one of those high risk, high reward strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Which-
this time the high risk part bit you in the ass.
Not just this time,
Yeah.
Under. He's on his 17th character. in this fucking.
character.
I have
Thank
had
you,
the
Under.
worst luck this campaign.
You
Do
should
not.
just. You should. You should
And
just.
it's all because some people are too scared, or they go into rooms when they shouldn't.
No.
What?
You kind of do this
No.
to yourself.
You gotta do this yourself. I'm a backliner and I have to be a backliner, but like
You-
I'm also
we
a
should just-
fighter if I want
We
to.
should just make a Bobby rule that every time he dies, his character just automatically respawns out of the
Right.
abyss. There's just a random portal, and then a new character pops out like almost instantaneously.
Hi guys, where were we? Okay, Under. Can I go towards the? I want to go towards that. Just the second northern hallway that's unexplored, closest to the main hallway, going back up to that arch intersection. Just kind of explore those little and map out those smaller hallways.
Okay, you're talking about this one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if that all connects. If it all connects, it all connects.
So, yeah, it goes north a bit more as it kind of curves to the west. You end up at a T intersection where it goes north to that familiar looking hallway with the scratch marks on the floor, as well as heading
Okay.
off to the southwest.
Okay, southwest. I'm gonna take a peek down there.
All right, let me update the map for that.
Yep, you're good. I want that full box there opened up. That's what I'm trying to do. See what we got. Might as well take the rest of this time to explore. Then I want to run back up and go explore upward, since we know that giants are down there. We can come back to that.
All right. So you start heading down here, and eventually you do find, these three hallways connect, but also there's another thin hallway running off to the southwest that then turns west. That
Ooh.
does not appear to connect.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
let me give you the updated map.
Yeah. Secret hallway. Okay. I know I can kind of guarantee those hallways probably connect over there in a big circle. So in that lower area, but so I go back to the party. I tell them about that the hallway leads back to the main hallway, but there's a secret southwestern hallway if we want to go explore that, or do we want to go northwest back up to that area and explore the upper portion of this cave? What's the team want to do? Southwest or northwest? Oi.
Anybody else
Hmm.
awake?
Yeah.
Northwest or
dead.
southwest?
Southwest.
Southwest. We go southwest. The party follows.
Okay.
Yep.
You head to the southwest.
About as much of this area as we can.
It then, as you get down there, you realize it starts to it turns to the right about 90 degrees and heads to the northwest. Northwest.
Okay.
After about 30 feet, you can see it branches off and goes north or continues to curve off to head due west.
Interesting.
And as you approach that, you can see that the cavern opens up some into a large, maybe 30 by 50 foot chamber. Hang on, I'm just updating the map. That appears to be empty.
Open weird chamber. Got it. Let's wait for that map and then I'll figure out what we do next.
Yep.
Okay. I see it goes off down to the southwest and then goes back.
No, that's a
up to
wall.
the
I just
north.
cut it a little too close. Sorry.
Oh, okay. What about that northwest? Where's that hallway lead?
North. You mean northeast?
I'm sorry, northeast. You're right.
I said northwest is wall.
Yeah, it's wall.
Northeast, it looks like it goes maybe 10 feet before splitting to go left and right and widening out into another like 15, 20 foot wide hall.
Okay, let's go that way. I also want to eventually go back to that X on the ground
Okay.
and dig that up, but we'll do it later.
Well, yeah. So you go through the bifurcated area,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go left or right. It looks like the right begins to curve to the north. The left looks like it goes northwest. 10, 20, about 30 feet before coming to a branch to head left or right.
I want to go because I want to eventually get back to that X real quick and just see what that was about. So I'm gonna go right with it
Okay.
and just keep following, and then we'll come back that way once we make sure we cover all of our shit back in the main area.
Yeah, it does come up and come to a very similar branching corridor with the scratches heading off to the northwest.
Okay, wow, way up there. Okay.
Hang on. Let me get you the updated map.
Yep.
It'll make things a lot easier.
Oh, it goes way up there. I think we should be able to see this pretty much this entire area now. Yeah, that's what I expected. All right. Cool. So the only place is now to go up. But so before we start going up and exploring that area, I want to go back down to the X that was on the ground
Okay. Yeah.
and
You can do that.
slowly approach it. So if something clicks, I jump. If something doesn't and I can stand on it, I'm gonna start digging.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check as you start moving forward, carefully examining the floor.
Yerp.
So, you notice as you're entering the chamber that the floor of this chamber looks to be a bit silty. And as you kind of poke it a bit, you realize that as it fluctuates, it's actually like an underground pond that's been filled with silt, essentially forming a pit of quicksand.
Oh, okay. So it means that X meant don't fucking go there. Because
You step on the X.
No, I was very
Just
with
past it.
Yeah.
You can see that on the other side of the quicksand is an opening that looks to head northeast.
Oh, what? Let me see that. Where is that?
So
Ah, I see. Where was the quicksand on that map? If you can draw a
Sure.
thing in. You'll see exactly where I am, at least. I imagine somewhere in the center, but
So you're right at the edge of it. That X is the X on the ground.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah, like it's an
interesting.
underground pit. Full of water and silt, forming quicksand.
That's awesome. Well, can't really get through that unless we have someone. How far is the pit? How large is the thing?
About 30 feet across.
30 feet. I can phase step across it. Maybe put a rope, throw it over, tie a rock to the rope, throw it over, and if someone pull people through it. Do we want to do that, or do you guys just want to go up north on that northwest or northeast hallways that can be now explored? I don't think there's gonna be that many enemies over here if it's covered in quicksand. I don't think giants went through here. That's why there was an X on the ground. Or seal. Can I just grab like a python on one end and put it in the ground sturdily, tie a rope off to it, and then if I face step, do I bring stuff with me?
You bring the equipment you are carrying.
Okay, that includes the rope that I'm carrying on hand.
As long, like, if you leave it, if it's tied off to the other end to the python, it won't come with you.
Shit.
Because you're not carrying, like, at that point, it's attached to the ground.
Okay. Hat, could you throw me the other end of the rope and then tie the other end to a python so I can tie another python on the other side and we can make kind of like a safe pulling rope to get across so that everyone can get across? Is he even here? Am I just soloing this?
Hat, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you do that?
What did you say? Sorry.
So I'm gonna phase step across this pond.
Okay.
First I'm gonna put a python on one side.
Okay.
You're gonna throw a rope just tie a rock to the end of it and throw it towards me. I'm gonna catch it. You're gonna tie your end of the rope to that python. I'm gonna put another python on the other end, tie that off, and so if we do go through.
Yep. Sounds good. Boom, bam, boom. Do that.
All right. So you phase step to the other side.
Pick up a rope, pull bridge, but not standing. Just
We got it. Just
do
do it.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna stick a python in the ground securely.
Okay.
And face step across. And what do I see first before I do
Well,
that?
you realize that you're on the other side of that large room with the escarpment.
Oh.
You only have 6 feet of dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you can see the escarpment continues north. There's an opening along the wall. Let me get you a map.
Okay. And then after I see that, I'm going to finish off tying off the rope to the other end of the python and making that thing taut. Ah, I see.
Yeah, some careful clipping on my side hid that from you.
Yeah. That was good. Well done. Sick. Okay. Then I'm going to finish tying off the other end of that python. And I'm just going to tell the party that it leads back into that big FU room. And I'm going to tell the party to meet me at the Scratches hallway. I'm going to go up and go left into that area and see if it brings me back. It looks like it does, but you never know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yay, Scratches.
All right, is that what the party does?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys start heading back northwest. And Varys heads alone to the north.
Yeah. Stealthily, please. I'll do my roll.
Sure.
Okay. We're stealthy.
Ish.
See if those connect. If they connect, good. If they don't, I'll walk back, climb across the rope, no problem, and go back, meet him towards the scratch. So I can get across.
And yeah, so you take that first left. It goes 30 feet to a fork that goes left to right. As you see the party come around the corner to the left.
I meet up with the party.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that leads to big fuck you room.
There also was a path to the northeast you found.
Right, but giants are sort of that way. So I kind of want to explore more of that northeast area of those smaller hallways. because big rooms kind of terrify me with not enough people to fight things at the moment. So if we can go towards that lower southeastern small hallway, just on the other side of this circle, and follow that down towards the northeastern up facing hallway.
I think I understand what you're trying to
Yeah,
get at.
go straight across, small hallway, down, up. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you start, navigating that. You can see that it does branch in the middle of it as it then reaches out towards the end. About halfway down, it turns. There's a section that goes to the northwest, kind of mirroring, but in a narrower sense, the larger hallway with the actual tracks in it.
Right. So yeah, and I just want to, I just with the party, I want to go more northeast, kind of follow the larger hallway.
Okay, northeast is the way you came in here. Do you mean northwest?
Or yes, northwest. Sorry.
Okay, are you going down to the large hallway or following the small hallway northwest?
Large hallway.
Okay.
I want to go all the way down. Just get all that farther.
All right. So yeah, you get down there.
10, 20, 30,
40, 50, 60. Here.
Party is with me. We're not going 10, 20 feet away.
Afraid of more giants?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Well, I don't think giants will be over here, but I think the giants are going to be near that big area. But other things could be here. If they were fortifying something over there, they definitely are it's because of something over here.
Yeah. So you can see that the path continues to the north and then kind of curves around to the southwest. It also goes straight northwest, like it's a junction point, opening up into a large chamber. Now, from what you can see of this large chamber, you can see bits of what look to be old doll, very similar to those chitinous carapaces that you saw people pull off those Umbra Hulks. Though these appear to be significantly older.
Don't think we can use them. Are they? They're dead though. It's just it's like carcasses. Right?
They're not carcasses.
Oh.
But they are shed carapaces, like a snake.
They're trying to.
They molted.
Yeah. So they're full spiders though. Okay. How does the party feel about this? Do we keep going towards the possible spider rooms, or do we explore the smaller hallways and just try and get most of the map covered? If we go down to the southwest, that'll probably lead back into that hallway, and then we can go farther southwest by going back up and around that bend towards the left junction.
There's 3 of us right now, so we can still take a fight. We just can't take a big fight.
Okay, do you think we can take on spiders? I think we can. No, okay, then no spiders. We don't go up more. So we'll stick to the small hallways. So we'll go down towards the southwest.
Okay, so you're not entering them, you're just kind of passing in front of it as you go around that curve? All right.
Yes.
No, I think we should enter the small hallways. I think we're fine.
I know, we are going to we're not going into the big room above.
I'm confused.
We're not going towards the carapaces, the shedded carapaces. We're going down.
Just told me you're taking this path.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm not going straight up. No.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify before I start explaining things.
Yeah.
Because you are going to reveal a little bit more of that room as you pass in front of it.
Yeah. That's fine. I just don't want to go into the giant, large area just yet. And I'm checking the ceilings as I'm walking past here, too. If I see anything that looks like something hiding in the ceiling or webs of some sort, just,
So yeah, as you reveal more and more of it, you realize that there's more and more of those molted Umber
Okay.
Hulk shells. However, you don't see any active Umber Hulks.
Interesting.
And as you complete the circuit, you can see that there is a hall that heads west from that connector down to the south.
Right. I'd like to move down to that west hall.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see it begins to curve, like heading towards the north. And also, you can see like it visibly starts to head upward, even more steeply than the path that brought you down to these caverns.
Oh, shit. That looks great. I still have a rotting head on my side too. I just not realized that.
Yeah, and that's sloped upward.
Uh-huh. Is it slippery or is it still walkable?
It's still walkable.
Okay.
It's like rough
And
carved cavernous type stuff.
Just we're playing the slow game, walking around half speed, just trying
Heading
to
up?
go up. Yep, heading up.
Okay.
And keeping our eyes on the ceiling, making sure nothing's gonna jump on top of us.
Sure. What could possibly launch
What?
itself on top of you?
Could possibly do that. Maybe a big spider.
Maybe. So why don't you go ahead and give me an investigation check as you continue going up this ramp.
Oh, love this. Yeah.
Guys, you don't see any evidence of critters as it gets a bit steeper. There's a bit more of a spiral to it, and then it begins to level out some as it's heading
That extra filter
south
stuff
now.
and then the stuff in the.
You're talking, Jake.
Oop, sorry.
Go ahead.
It then continues winding. You can see that it does continue to the south some,
Okay.
and there's a small 5-foot wide opening on the west with a skeleton in front of it that does not look like a normal humanoid skeleton. I'm just updating the map, so give me a moment.
You're good. I've accepted it.
Yeah, I can always skip that and we just don't do maps.
I like the map. I like you doing this.
Hello.
Wish there was a way to have a live map thing.
There is, but it's a giant pain in the ass. Like the tech exists, it just requires a ton of work on my part.
What about just sharing your screen and just
No, absolutely not.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so like I said, it heads upwards and then kind of spirals around till you're headed south, and then you see this like 5-foot wide tunnel kind of banking off to the right, and in front of it is a skeleton. Let's see, do they have a picture of it? That is humanoid in the sense that it has like a torso, 2 legs, and 2 arms, but the proportions are extraordinarily lanky. If the bones were thicker, you might think it was like an ape, but the bones do not have that like stoutness to them. It's almost like it was a very long-limbed human.
Ah.
Like extraordinarily so, like unnaturally so.
And where was he again?
At that intersection.
Oh, okay, where the 5-foot hallway is?
Yes.
Okay. And is it facing the 5-foot hallway? Or is it facing... Where is the skeleton facing?
So the skeleton's facing the ground because it's flat.
Ah.
However, as you get a little bit closer, you can see that it only has 1 arm, which is extended and pointing down the west hallway.
So it means don't fucking go down there, okay? Can I look down that hallway and see how far I can see it?
You can see about 10 feet before it looks like it takes a sharp turn to the south, blocking off sight.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, again, half speed, kind of stealth walk. You know, obviously making sure there's no traps or anything, but also just going down that west hallway till I can see around the corner and see how far I can see.
All right, yeah, as you get to that corner, as you stealthily approach, you can see it goes another 10 feet before making a hard turn to the southwest. And,
Jesus Christ.
you know, yeah, it's a bit of a winding path.
I swear the map failed, though. Huh? What'd you say, Seal?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm going to, again, half speed, walk down, look down that hallway.
All right. And you can see it goes about 10 feet, branching off to a northwestern or a southern direction.
Mm-hmm. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Making sure I don't hear shit coming out of here. +4. Nice, excellent.
You think you hear water, like a river, like waves lapping at the shore.
Like rushing water?
No, not rushing, more like waves lapping gently at the shore.
Okay,
As you listen, you even hear like the clunk of like a boat tied up at a pier.
What? Okay, I'm gonna just straight up just half speed walk, look down. I hear water. It's something. Let's go see what it is.
So you're walking forward?
Yes, half speed, please.
Okay.
Slowly.
So yeah, you eventually go west, discovering that this is like a round donut room. That's why it branched off. And it reconverges and goes west another 30 feet. At the end, 20 feet. At the end of which you can see it opens up into what appears to be a large underground river, slowly and gently moving.
Mm-hmm.
And tethered to the mouth of this narrow cave at the water level is a rowboat.
Oh, did we just find an entrance to this fucking thing? What's in the
Probably.
rowboat? What's in the rowboat? Well, now we have to go back up and see what it is, but see where it leads to, and then mark that so we don't have to come down the well again. Just come down here. Would be kind of nice. Do we start making a trip and deciding whether it's what's up or down and getting an idea of the extra entrance? Because yeah, there's a boat here, but we don't know where it leads. I kind of wanna take this boat and see if it leads to like a cove or something.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
The boat is just an empty boat, right?
It looks to just be an empty boat.
Okay, where does it look like it's going up? Okay, cool. We will go
The
north.
water is flowing out of the north and heading south.
Okay, heading south, probably deeper into the cave. Well, is that right? Or is it water flowing out of the cave into the... I think it's water flowing in. We are going to go against the current.
Okay. So you guys are getting into the boat.
Is it a boat that's going to hold or it's going to sink? Any holes in it?
I mean, when you look at it, it looks like it's a perfectly serviceable rowboat. Fits about 4 people.
Cool.
You can even see a couple of oars in it.
Are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, we get in the rowboat.
All right, who's the first to step into the rowboat?
Me. I'm the first one. Fine.
Okay. So, as you step into the rowboat, I assume you went and got the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you step into the rowboat, The party watches as the rope unties itself. Varys, you find that your feet seem to be stuck to the floor of the boat, like someone coated it in glue. And the boat is now starting to drift downriver to the south. Do you guys do anything?
No.
A rope, maybe?
Yeah, I throw a rope to him.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull out the rope, and as you begin getting it ready, Varys, you realize that the edges of the boat seem to be a lot toothier
Oh, it's
than you were
fucking
expecting. And you guys should roll initiative.
Mimic. That's awesome. Mimic boat.
Boat mimic.
Boat mimic. I think we can take a mimic, guys. Sorry. Boat mimic. It's awesome.
That is a 9. I don't know why I hit 7. Nowhere close to the 1.
All right, Zeal. So the boat has drifted about 15 feet away from the shore. What do you do?
Okay. Go last because
Huh?
I mean
Zeal,
I'll go
what are you
first.
doing?
I'll hit it. Let's hit it.
It's
Toothy
15
boat.
feet away.
Walk up.
It's in the river.
It's in
Are
the
you jumping
water.
into the river?
You know what? No. Let's cut the rope.
The rope? What rope?
What? What rope?
The rope
Was it not
untied
tied
itself. It was. As soon as Varys stepped in, it glued his feet to the bottom and untied it. And the rope was part of the mimic.
Fuck.
It just let go and let the water drift him south, taking your
You
party
know-
member with him.
You know what I can do under? I can fly. Let's use my minute of flying and go whack this boat.
All right, you
Can you just-
start floating over the water. And you fly up to this boat.
Can you just pull me out of the boat?
Now, who is it? Varys
It is
Yeah.
is in the
Varys.
boat. I'll grab Varys and pull him out of the boat.
All right, Zeal, I need you to make a strength athletics check at disadvantage.
Dick.
Part of the feature of the mimic.
I see.
See if it's part of my features. I'm not in rage. Oh well.
Zeal?
Yep. Working on it.
Okay.
I was just trying to make sure I don't cancel it out somehow. Two. Hail 1 plus 7.
All right, yeah. You you pull. There's like this wet squelching sound as suddenly Varys in your hands. You had to use your action to grab him and pull him out. And the mimic is going to take an attack of opportunity against you as you pull out of his space then.
Okay.
It's basically that coil of rope that would nicely spooled itself up the front of the boat lashes out at you. Does a 22 hit you?
Yep.
So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled by the boat. It is holding
Okay.
you with the rope. Like it
Please
just stuck
fly.
to you like the rope was made of glue.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Varys, you are currently grappled by Zeal, being held
Okay.
above the water.
Mm-hmm.
The boat mimic looks to have latched itself to Zeal. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and cut free the rope. part.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah, shit.
Those both hit. Roll damage.
Yeah. It's 1d6 plus 10, 2d6 plus 10. Yeah, I did that weirdly. Oh my god. Did I at least cut it out?
So yeah, you slash at this thing, and it's almost it reacts like you just cut somebody's tongue out, right? It just it kind of seizes up. The rope recoils. Zeal is no longer grappled.
Cool. I yell at Zeal, it's time to fucking move.
Okay.
Get away from the boat.
Is that it for your
And
turn,
then That's all I can do.
All right, Hat, you're on the edge of the water, seeing this happen 15 feet to the south. What do you do?
Twin spell and ice knife.
Ice Knife is not a twin spellable spell. It's an AoE.
Well, the after effect is, but the knife itself.
If the spell
isn't.
can hit multiple people, it cannot be twin spelled. Can hit. That is the ruling from WotC. That's what I've been going with. Otherwise, it opens up all sorts of weird ass shit because they didn't design their system to handle twin spell correctly.
And twin spell was a so big fucking waste on my part.
If you, yeah, I mean, if you want to swap it out for something, that's fine.
Okay.
But what do you do on your turn?
I'm just trying to think if I have anything. 60-foot radius. That's aggressive.
Do you have anything with like a pushback to get it farther from attacking us?
Yeah, I can do tidal wave.
Oh, that's perfect, actually. Since we're flying.
I was waiting for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast tidal wave.
Yeah, we're not connected to it anymore, so.
Oh wait, no. Tidal wave was for fire. That's why I took it.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry.
Push spells do you have?
Well,
wouldn't tidal wave technically push the boat forward because it's like a wave?
Technically, only knocks stuff prone.
Yeah.
You're basically throwing away like a wave of water. It's like taking a bathtub and just chucking the water out of it, using it like a catapult.
I see. Got it.
No, I'm just gonna do regular ice knife at level 2.
Okay, roll to hit.
Mimics are like Venus flytraps.
All right. Well, you don't hit it. However, it does have to make a dex save.
Yep.
Which I think passes.
Passes.
Which
does nothing.
Nothing happens.
Sorry.
That's
else?
it. I'm pretty useless here.
All right. Well, the boat is going to come about, and yeah, it is going to It is going to send a tendril out at Varys. It's kind of lashing out at you for hitting it.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
No. Yeah, it just does that. It is. It is then. Not have enough movement speed. It can't get out of your. Blah blah blah. So it is like right beneath you. It is within melee of you.
Yeah.
And it is Zeal's turn.
Fly out of there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Well, actually, if it's right underneath us, then you think it's gonna lash out, try and stick us again? I guess it doesn't really matter, huh?
It doesn't matter. I have enough health points for the both of us. I'm gonna get angry and try and fly away again.
All right, it's gonna lash out at you as an attack of opportunity. 23 hit.
Damn.
Yes.
You get like 5 feet before thwack. It hits you for 9 bludgeoning, and you're stuck fast as it grapples you with another lash of rope.
I don't get to contest it.
It is an automatic grapple if the attack hits.
Oh.
How many times do I teach you this old lesson, old man?
You have only moved, though. You have not used your action.
Well,
I'm gonna try and slash
It
it.
is within melee of you.
yeah, I'm just gonna take a
Put me on your back, and so you have arms
Yeah.
free.
yeah, place him on my back.
How heavy is Varys?
I don't weigh that much. I don't think.
And how much extra
much-
carrying
how much-
capacity does Zeal have?
How much can you carry, Zeal?
I can carry 285 pounds.
Okay, how much do you have on you right now?
Not much.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I weigh 140.
So you had Hat carrying all the loot?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I had some loot on me. I only had the gems, but
You said you weigh 140?
one full. No, sorry, that's a 170. I am a taller man, 6'5", so
Yeah, I'm still fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just, reach down with my great axe and try and chop the tendril off.
All right, roll to hit.
What's
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah, dude, that's a crit.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a divine smite into this, even though it's a
Okay.
tentacle.
Still does damage to the thing itself.
2d12 plus, is that 48?
Doubling all your. Next, when we're hitting the rope, yeah, we can cut off the rope, but it's also doing damage to the actual mimic itself because it is part of the mimic.
All right. So you hit him with your axe. The axe cut through the tendril, and you see just the radiant energy is kind of burrow into the boat. And it makes out the sound sort of like a wet balloon farting as it just slowly sinks out of sight.
That's hilarious.
And you guys are out of initiative.
Okay. First we go back to shore.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we take a
fly
short
him,
rest.
fly him back to
Yeah.
shore.
So as you're flying back to shore, you would at this point realize that on the that to the west, briefly when you were on that boat, you did see with your dark vision
Uh-huh.
that there did appear to be what looked like a forest over there.
A forest?
Oh fuck!
Can we just real quick just check?
No.
No, okay, fine. We'll hold it for later.
Yes.
Let's take a short rest in the cave at the water.
Okay.
It's-
Now.
It's late,
And-
broski.
That'd be a good time to
Yeah. So as you guys begin to kind of set up your juice boxes to take a short rest, I think that is where we'll call it this evening.
Excellent. So we hadn't
I
fought
know.
a mimic in a long time, so that's pretty good. That's good, guys.